Okay, good evening. Hope you guys are enjoying your Sunday. Tonight's break is 2014 Panini Prizm. It's the second half of the case that we started last night. So I broke it down into two 6-box half case breaks. Okay, my name is Mark Ball. It's Vet Sports on eBay.com. Okay. First batch of case. I was saying that we broke the first half of the case last night. It was a 12-box case. We did the first 6 boxes last night. Tonight we're doing the second 6 boxes. Okay. Anyway, let me go ahead and go over the teams real quick. Okay, first thing, Jimmy James got the Giants and the Panthers. I Need It Baseball's got the Jaguars. Jason's got the Cowboys and Eagles. Scroll. Okay, TB Bolt Chris, Seahawks, Broncos, and Chargers. Clover G's back again, got the Patriots, Steelers, 49ers, and Browns. Sports Kings got the Raiders, Lions, Bengals, Texans, and Vikings. John's got the Chiefs, Jets, and Colts. Tuna Baluna, Titans and Bears. Insight's got the Bucks. I know I had problems pronouncing this last night. Kong Tu Votu. It's got the Falcons, Saints, and Packers. Loyola Northway's got the Ravens. Filmboy's got the Rams. Rerun's got the Dolphins. Kierkoff's got the Bills. Zombie Distillery's got the Redskins. Okay. Okay, so anybody got any questions on the teams as I just read them off? Okay, hopefully there's no discrepancy with that. Last night I was such an idiot. We did the case break, and I got to breaking everything down, and I had a team left over. Come to find out, I'd never listed the Chargers. So it was just funny to have an item go through and sitting there thinking it sold, and it was never even up for sale. So, but tonight all 32 teams did sell, so we'll go ahead and get started. Okay. You know what? There's a lot of colored autos. There was only 3 base autos out of the first half. There was only 3 base autos. The rest of them was all numbered. Nobody bad, but nobody super huge either. So that bodes well for this. But the biggest thing that we pulled wasn't even an autograph. It was a oh shoot, Believe the Hype gold refractor die cut, and it was oh shoot, can't even remember the name now, but it was still numbered out of 10. That's how rare it is. So if you guys give me a moment, I got to tilt the screen down. If you broke with me before, you know why. If you haven't broke with me, my camera is mounted inside my computer monitor. So give me just a hot moment. Okay. Okay. So, okay. Oops. Okay, we'll try and do this as quick as possible. Keep in mind it's 20 packs per box and it's 6 boxes. So we'll be busting about 120, or not about, we will be busting 120 packs. Okay, so it does get time consuming. Sit back, relax, enjoy the show. I'll be doing tap dancing later. I do anything for tips. Actually, I take that back. I don't do anything. I do have some pride and integrity, even if I did have to pay for it. Yeah, just started. I'm on the first box right now. Well, let me do this real quick too. Guys, I've got a Facebook group that I'm trying to build up. I encourage you guys to join. I do plan on having the majority of my breaks eventually off of eBay. So you guys will be seeing a link pop up here shortly for my Facebook group. I'll be doing everything from promos to just various things besides the different breaks and stuff. But it's like with anything else, you try and cut corners to make things more efficient. So why sit there and give $200, $300, $400 to eBay each month if I can sit there and buy another case with that $300, $400? So, but yeah, right now I think we got like 43 or 44. I'm considering a promo when we hit 50, which is right around the door, or right around the corner. And then I'm also going to do another promo, obviously, when I hit 100 members. So please do me a favor, check that page out. Though it's still in its infancy. It's only been a couple of months old. Yeah, I did my part. I don't pack these, but I know you know that. Yeah, I think I saw yours earlier, so I'd already accepted your request to join. Okay. But yeah, I prefer to get everybody hits. I mean, and everybody got a hit last night. It's just there's a couple of teams that was very anemic with what the hits were. You figure there's only going to be roughly 11 to 12 autographs, so you figure only about a third of you is going to get autos. And then there's the other inserts and stuff. So it's just the way this stuff goes. I wish everybody get a hit, but it's par for the course. Anyway, if you're familiar with this, it's fine. I just got to put that out there. And when we tossing cards off the side, they're the kid reporters. Okay, so don't freak out. I'm not tossing your cards. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started. Let me go ahead and move my mouse out of the way. First thing we got, hands team for the Lions. That's Calvin Johnson. Just a second. Make sure you guys can still see the boxes. Toss it over there. Okay, so we got our first orange. And the orange and the green and yellows are hobby only. So if you do those Walmart packs, you're not going to get these. But this is Mike Davis for the Raiders. Okay, our next die cut. Colin Kaepernick, Air Marshals for the 49ers. Okay. Our base Prizms, Warren Sapp for the Buccaneers. Julian Edelman for the Patriots. Okay, first intro we got tonight. This is Victor Cruz for the New York Giants. We got our first red X-Fractor popping up. It's not autographed, but it is Jared Abbrederis for the Green Bay Packers. Oh, the X-Fractor is all serial numbered out of 125. Okay. And then right behind him, we had Andre Ellington for the Cardinals. Okay, we got our first fresh faces. And it's Giovanni Bernard for the Bengals. We got our next red X-Fractor. If it follows any sort of pattern, it's autographed. And that it is. Okay, so the Cardinals are the first auto hit. And this is Deion Buchanan, serial numbered out of 50. 48 out of 50. And I'll sleeve that one in just a moment. Okay, we got our first hands team parallel. This is Pierre Garçon for the Redskins. And the hands teams, these are 1 in 120 packs. Okay, our first Believe the Hype, Jimmy Garoppolo for the Patriots. Okay, TJ Jones for the Lions, the red and yellow. Okay. We got our first card to be random off for the Green Bay Packers, Brett Favre, and Peyton Manning for the Broncos. Okay. Underneath that, red and yellow, Joe Flacco for the Ravens. Okay, we got first green and yellow, and that's a Raleigh Roll. I'm not sure exactly how to pronounce it, but for New York Giants. Hoping to see some good tie-dyes tonight, too. There's Jason Verrett for the Chargers. Okay, we got an intro coming up, and after that I see an NFL popping up. And the NFL parallel, I believe, is out of 75. This one is Steven Jackson for the Falcons, the intro. Okay. So, 14 out of 75, that's Connor Shaw for the Browns. Our next fresh face is Eric Ebron for the Lions. Now, you missed a lot of just basic hits, but the first autograph was for the Cardinals, Deion Buchanan, out of 50. It was the red X-Fractor and then a Hands Team Parallel, which is 1 out of 120 packs. Okay, we got our next auto. And see, this is how I like this. This auto, San Francisco 49ers, that's 92 out of 100. So right off the bat, both our autos are colored parallels. Okay, Sammy Watkins for the Bills. And then underneath that, D'Angelo Williams for the Panthers. We did really good last night with a lot of colored autos, so hopefully we keep up that same trend. So far, it's looking good. Yeah, I would love to pull. It's been years since I pulled a Peyton Manning auto. Yeah, I do need an assistant, especially with the Prizm's much tighter than the Topps packs. I need an assistant. You know, about 5 foot, brunette. Loves sports as much as I do. Who has the Giants? Jimmy James has got the Giants. I think he had the Giants last night, too. Oops. Yeah, that Eli Manning was serial numbered out of 25, too. That was the other thing caught me off guard. I didn't know he signed, but having such a low serial number. Hey, you guys are going to be jealous this coming fall. I'll be taking a break from these breaks, and I'm going to be going back to Germany for Oktoberfest. So I'll be setting beer on just about anything and everything when I get over there. I didn't go last year, but the year before, I've been to like the last 4 out of the last 5 Oktoberfest. So we got a first class ring. This time it's Derek Carr for the Raiders. Wow, that was quick. So we got our first auto out of this box, and that's Trent Murphy for the Redskins. 31 out of 125, the orange parallel. So I'll get that sleeve in just a minute. This is one of the harder ones to get, guys. This is another class ring, Sammy Watkins for the Bills, but the class rings are 1 out of 320 for the refracted version. Okay, we got our first Believe the Hype, and that's Johnny Manziel for the Browns. Okay, double hit pack. Jared Abbrederis, Green Bay Packers, orange. Followed up by Brett Favre in the Jets uniform. Don't see too many of those. Okay, next fresh face is Brandon Cooks, New Orleans Saints. Well, they had more than Beer Fest. Shoot, that's one thing I loved about living over there. They had fest for everything. Volksfest, Oktoberfest. I mean, it was just anything and everything. Plus, the music's great over there, too. Chris Ivory for the Jets, green and yellow parallel. I've got a blue coming up. The blues are out of 50. Okay, this is Cyrus Kouandjio for the Bills. Hopefully I didn't butcher that too much. And then the blue is Santana Moss. And then his very low number is 3 out of 50 for the Redskins. Okay, James Laurinaitis. Okay, and that's for the Rams, the intros. Got another Redskins. This is Alfred Morse, and it's number 50 out of 70. Is it 50? Yeah. The numbers are so small I can't tell if it's an 8 sometimes. 50 out of 75. And that's the one that's got the NFL Shield logo. Okay, back-to-back hit here. The first one is die-cut Air Marshal for the Cowboys, and that's Tony Romo. And underneath him for the orange parallel, and that's Ben Roethlisberger for the Steelers. Okay, our next auto. This is a refracted version, so it's not a base. And that's James Wilder Jr. 181 out of 300 for the Bengals. So no base autos yet. I love that. Okay. Next die cut is another intro. This is J.J. Watt for the Texans. Green and yellow for the San Francisco 49ers, Carlos Hyde. Bishop Sankey for the Titans, fresh faces. I thought that was the second one. We might have pulled one of his last night. I can't remember. Okay, Chris Johnson for the Jets, base parallel. Double hit pack, going with Jordy Nelson for the Green Bay Packers, base, and then underneath him the red and yellow Lamar Miller for the Dolphins. Our next hands team for the Cowboys, Des Bryant. Okay, we got our first weight. I guess it's kind of like a combination. It's not deep blue or anything, but it's like a grayish silver. And that's serial number 4 out of 99 for the Browns. That's Isaiah Crowell. I believe I mentioned it to the first group, but I'm not sure if I mentioned it in this one. Later in the week, I've already got a case of Topps Chrome coming in. So I'm breaking that down into 2 half case breaks. The first half's already listed. And I'll be looking at other product for the coming week. If you guys end up doing a trade or whatever, let me know. And then I can make sure that that particular card or cards gets to the appropriate person. I just need to make sure that it's confirmed on both ends. Yeah, send me a message so that I don't forget. I did over 60 team breaks or team listings today, and I had 30 yesterday. So just send me something to remind me, and let me know which team that you got. I tried to catch all the combined teams, but if I missed you, it wasn't intentional. Some of you went ahead and paid as you went along, which is fine. It's just I don't have the opportunity to send a combined invoice. Okay, so starting off the bat, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, you got a Mike Evans out of 125. Okay, fresh faces for the Browns, Johnny Manziel. Okay. Choo. One of the points. Okay, we got our next die cut parallel. This one's for the San Francisco 49ers. Colin Kaepernick intros. The intros are 1 out of 96 packs. Okay. Tom Savage, believe the hype for the Texans. Okay, Michael Sam for the Rams, red and yellow. And underneath that, Ray Rice for Baltimore Ravens. Okay, we got our next card to be random off. This time, it is Jerry Rice for the San Francisco 49ers and Calvin Johnson for the Detroit Lions. Okay, CJ Spiller for the Bills, green and yellow. Okay, Rajon Neal for Green Bay Packers, base Prizm. Okay, we got another intro. I believe that's our second J.J. Watt for the Texans. Yep, matter of fact it is. Okay, we got another red X-Fractor, and just like last time, I think it's an auto. Ah, it teased me. Warren Moon for the Oilers. I'm sorry, 116 out of 125. Okay, back-to-back Jacks. Okay, Jimmy Garoppolo, fresh faces for the Patriots. And underneath him, Johnny Elway, Denver Broncos. Okay, we got our first base auto. This is Bishop Sankey for the Titans. Oh, that is nice. I think this was like my 5th case of this, and the first gold that I pulled was yesterday. And that was, again, it was to believe the hype. If you get a chance, send me a scan of that, will you? Frank Gore for the 49ers, intro. Okay, Devonta Adams for Green Bay Packers, green and yellow. Our next Air Marshal, Peyton Manning for the Broncos. Oops. Okay. Next base, Chad Henne for the Jaguars. Double hit pack, Matt Schaub for the Raiders. And underneath him, J.J. Watts, red and yellow for the Texans. Okay, last pack, Antonio Brown, Pittsburgh Steelers, hands team. Was it Cleo Mack? I remember Raiders. I just couldn't remember who the thing player was. I have old timers. No, I was saying if you can send a scan of the Peterson Emmett Smith, I'd be curious to see how that card looked. I mean, not twisting the arm. I mean, but I'm just curious to see it. Okay, I'll get it to you in just a moment, guy. Thank you. One thing I like about Prizm, there's no redemption cards. Okay. Box number 4. Let's get it going. Dang, that was quick. Right off the bat. Mike Evans. 17 out of 35 for the Buccaneers. And that's the that's the NFL logo. Okay. We got to believe the hype parallel. That's Sammy Watkins for the Bills. And to believe the hypes are 1 out of 120. Underneath that, Texans, hands team. That's Andre Johnson. Robert Herron from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Okay, just double checking. We got another head-to-head. This time it's Brett Favre for the Packers and Dan Marino for the Dolphins. Michael Crabtree, San Francisco 49ers. Sam Bradford for the Rams. What am I doing? Okay, got our next intro. Mr. Ray Lewis for the Ravens. Got a red X-Fractor coming up. Hopefully it's autoed. Nope, it's not. Okay, it's James White, rookie for the Patriots at 119 out of 125. Okay, fresh faces for the Packers. Devontae Adams. Okay, we got our second base auto, and that's Jace Amaro for the Jets. Okay, Blake Bortles for Jaguars, and then underneath him, Trent Richardson for the Colts. And then for the Chiefs, you got Aaron Murray, believe the hype. Okay, let's finish out box number 4. Okay, Jeff Janis, green and yellow for the Packers. Double hit pack. Matt Ryan for the Falcons, for the Air Marshal. And then underneath that, you have Brian Hartline for the Dolphins. Okay, Stephen Tuitt base. That's for the Steelers. Cam Newton for the Carolina Panthers. Another James Laurinaitis for the Rams, the intro. Double hit pack, first one. One of the waves. 47 out of 99, Mr. Dan Marino for the Dolphins. And then underneath him, we got Andre Roberts for the Redskins. Okay, just so you know, he's in a Colts uniform. If you look down at the very bottom, it does say traded to the Redskins. Okay, and our last insert for this box is Eddie Lacy, fresh faces for the Packers. There you go, T-Bert. Okay. Let's get this one going too. Box number 5. Well, we're going to have quite a few randoms tonight. Okay, we got our second Brett Favre for the Green Bay Packers and Dan Marino of the Dolphins. If you two guys are in the room, talk it over amongst yourselves, but if you two guys are in the room, I'd prefer to send one of each rather than just randomize it. But you guys get back with me. If I don't have a consensus between both of you, I'm going to have to random both of them off. I just want to make sure I'm fair, but it's how it goes. Okay, for the Pittsburgh Steelers, Ryan Shazier out of 250. Underneath that, Tavon Austin for the Rams. Okay, this time we got a fresh faces, but it's the parallel Mike Evans for the Buccaneers. And the fresh faces was 1 out of 96 packs. Okay, for the Bears, Brandon Marshall, intros. Red and yellow, Isaiah Crowell for the Browns. Okay, fresh faces for the Giants, Odell Beckham Jr. Okay, green and yellow for the Raiders, Matt Schaub. Okay. We got our second blue. Okay, this time it's for the Patriots. 32 out of 50 for Stephen Ridley. Okay, double hit pack. First card is Jordy Nelson for Green Bay Packers, the hands team. And underneath that, you got Sean Green for the Tennessee Titans. Okay, we got another one out of 99. And that's Christian Ponder for the Vikings. Hold on, guys. Just caught that. A.J. McCarron for the Bengals. I don't know why I didn't catch it. Okay, for the Bears, Jay Cutler, Air Marshals. Okay, we got another blue in the same box. I'm thinking this one's autographed. What do you think? Yep, there's some squiggly on it. For the Rams, Marcus Robertson. And that is serial number 30 out of 50. Okay, Teddy Bridgewater, Minnesota Vikings. We got another hands team for the Redskins. It's Deshaun Jackson. I'm going to go ahead and sleeve that one real quick. Okay. Hey, back-to-back oranges. First one is Jake Matthews for the Atlanta Falcons. And underneath that, Mr. Michael Irvin, Hall of Famer for the Cowboys. Fresh faces, Khalil Mack for the Raiders. Okay. Brett Favre for the Jets. Jonathan Stewart for the Panthers. Derek Carr, believe the hype, for the Raiders. Okay. We got our next NFL red parallel. 21 out of 75, Victor Cruz for the Giants. Okay, guys. Let's hit it up for box number 6. Oops. Okay, guys. Here's what I want you to do. If you've been in here before, you know what I normally do is I give a $5 credit, or try to anyway. All you need to do is put down a guess of who you think the last auto would be. Okay? It's one guess per person, and that guess could only be guessed once. So I don't want to see 5 people guessing Odell Beckham. Okay, box number 6. Okay, so what's going to happen is I'm going to go ahead and open up these packs. When I get to the bottom of the stack and I'm getting ready to go through, all guesses will stop. Okay, again, this is for a $5 credit into a future break. And I've already got one guess, and that's Gaffney of Carolina. So, Sammy Watkins of the Bills, cool. Mettenberger. He's about due. I think the last time I pulled one of his autos was out of, I think it was out of Strata. The Jarvis Landry to Dolphins, yep. Khalil Mack, Raiders. One, two, three, four, five, six. It's not too bad. 6 of you sitting there putting down guesses. Okay. So box number 6. I've got Gaffney for the Panthers, Watkins for the Bills, Carr for the Raiders, Titans, Mettenberger, Jarvis Landry for the Dolphins, and Khalil Mack for the Raiders. Okay, good luck, everybody. Okay, so going right off the bat, we've got to believe the hype. Jadeveon Clowney for the Texans. Okay, Alfred Morris, 6 out of 75 for the Redskins. Again, that's the red NFL shield. Okay, Carlos Hyde, fresh faces for the San Francisco 49ers. Okay, our first auto, and it's probably a sigh of relief for everybody. That's Marcus Smith for the Eagles, and it's a base auto. Set that there for a second, and I'll sleeve it. Okay, we got another fresh faces that's paralleled. Again, that's 1 out of 96, and that's Jimmy Garoppolo for the Patriots. Okay, our hands team, Wes Welker for the Broncos. Okay, Ahmad Dixon for the Cowboys. Uh-oh. Okay. Air Marshals, Steelers, Ben Roethlisberger. Toby Gerhart, Jacksonville Jaguars. Tamba Hali for the Chiefs. And then underneath him for the 49ers, you got the red and yellow, Mr. Jerry Rice. One thing I'd like to see is another tie-dye pop up. Here's the hands team for the Redskins, Pierre Garçon. Underneath him, Ben Roethlisberger, red and yellow parallel for the Steelers. Okay. Orange for the Ravens, C.J. Mosley. Believe it or not. Yep, got 2 of those too. Okay, so Brett Favre for the Packers and Peyton Manning for the Broncos, head-to-head. Bang. Okay, Matt Ryan for the Atlanta Falcons, green and yellow. Have quite a few to get random tonight. Okay, last bit. Good luck, guys. Got about 6 or 7 guesses there, so. Okay, C.J. Federwitz, Texans. Okay, our next intro. Another James Laurinaitis for the Rams. I think that's the 3rd one out of this half case. Okay, I was hoping it was auto, but here's the red X-Fractor, Art Monk for the Redskins, and it's out of 125. Okay, I'm seeing an orange pop up. I'm kind of hoping that the last auto's got some color to it. That's why I'm calling them out. Okay, so next fresh face is Brandon Cooks for the Saints. And then underneath him, non-auto, was Sidney Rice for the Seattle Seahawks. Again, I was hoping it was auto. Okay, got another color coming up, and that one is signed. And believe it or not, nobody called him. Dante Moncrief for the Colts, and it's 111 out of 150. So nobody got him. Got Mike Evans for Tampa Bay Buccaneers, green and yellow. And that wraps it up for this half case. Guys, don't go anywhere. I'm going to put a link up here in just a moment for YouTube. So so we can knock out these randoms. I just got to give me a moment to set everything up. Let me go ahead and show these, though, real quick. Okay, I'm just going to show them as they are. I'm not going to put them in any type of order. So, the autos for tonight. Dante Moncrief for the Colts out of 150. Marcus Smith, base for the Eagles. Marcus Robertson out of 50 for the Rams. Steelers, Ryan Shazier out of 250, I think. Yeah, out of 250. Another base auto, Jason Murrow for the Jets. Mike Evans for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers out of 25. Or excuse me, 35. Yeah, 35. Base auto for the Tennessee Titans, Bishop Sankey. James Waddle Jr. out of 300 for the Bengals. Redskins, Trent Murphy out of 125. Bruce Ellington for the San Francisco 49ers out of 100. And the first one we pulled tonight was Deion Buchanan out of 50 for the Cardinals. Okay. So again, just give me a hot moment, get everything set up. Well, you guys ducked out of the room quick. Okay, so for you four guys, just stand fast. I mean, I'm not twisting any arms, but I want to give everybody the chance to do the random. Okay, I'm going to stop record on this one right now, and then I'll be right back with you.